I am going to show you how to make one of my favorite tacos today, and that's the beef brisket. So brisket is actually this area of the cow, and it's very fatty, and the reason why it's so delicious is because it has really good fat marbling. Now, I like to leave a little bit of the fat on the meat when I'm cooking it because it gently cooks the meat and it brings out such a deeper flavor. So what I'm gonna do is actually create like fist-sized pieces so that it fits nicely in a pan, and we're gonna get some nice color on it. You wanna brown the brisket before you cook it because you caramelize the outside with the fats, bring out the sugars, and it adds a really nice depth to the flavor. So what we're gonna do is just season the beef here and be confident with your salt. The meat really needs it to bring out the flavor. So I'm gonna properly salt this here. And so I'm gonna have a pan going right here, really nice and hot. I wanna put some oil in there so we get a nice brown color on it. And again, don't be afraid. Brisket is a fatty meat and we are proud of it. All right, so I'm gonna give that about 10-15 seconds to heat up. And then you want it to make a nice sizzle. That's the sound we want right there. That is going to be the beef caramelizing. And you're looking at about 2 minutes, maybe a little less total, depending on how hot your pan is. So while that's cooking, I'm going to get my stock ready. Now I just use over-the-counter stock. You're more than welcome to make your own. Now I like a really nice deep flavored stock so that the beef will be flavored to the core when you're done cooking it. So what I do at the end, I just take a little taste. Need a little more because I want it to be really, really, really flavorful at the end. And it's really up to you how much stock you want to add. All right, check on my beef braising here. Close. You can see that it's starting to brown around the edges. All right, and then as soon as that's done, you're going to put it right into the stock. And then I also have some bay leaves, which bring a lot of flavor and depth to the stock, so I put that in. I'm gonna check on the brown. That's perfect color right there. You want it golden brown. Perfect. And then these are pretty much ready to go into the stock. I'm gonna do that. Turn that off. And then you're looking at about 2.5, minimum 2.5 hours with the brisket because it's a muscle. It really needs a lot of time to cook slow and low. And if you really want to get professional, you can actually save the oil, put a little water and deglaze the pan and pour that in your stock, and you have an incredible brisket taco waiting for you. So I know you guys are really excited right now. The brisket, we've been patiently waiting for it to finish. The meat is broken down. It falls apart in your hand. I have it sitting in a little bit of the juice because that's just got so much of the flavor from when we cooked it. I'm gonna cook fresh tortillas now. Remember, 2 layers. If you use one, it'll just break apart and no one likes a messy taco in their hand. So we're giving this about 20-30 seconds aside. We want to get some color because that's the character here. While this is cooking, I have pineapple, red onion salsa with cilantro, a little bit of lime, Mexican cotija cheese, which is similar to Mexican style Parmesan. It's a pasteurized cow milk grated. Then a little table sauce adds a little top layer of flavor. So here we are, see some brown color. And just really bringing out the nutty flavor when you give it some time over high heat. Bring this to the table here. And fat is okay. Don't get rid of it. That is your friend. So here we are. So good. Don't overfill it either. You want it to be easy to eat. You can always make yourself a second one, which I will do right after this. All right. So here we go. Some fresh pineapple salsa. Beautiful. Look at the color. So much going on. All right, sprinkle the cheese, adds a little bit of a salt and a creamy flavor. Beautiful, and then finish it with the table sauce. This is a little hot sauce. This one's mild. It's guajillo chili based. All right, lime, and you know I'm gonna make a mess now, which is totally fine. Here we go. Hell yeah. Sweet, salty, beefy, everything. That's how you make a brisket taco.